For our next exercise, we're going to practice doing some flowers. And we're going to put some ink down, look at the different amounts of alcohol and how they act, and then we're going to layer. So I'm going to start out, the one with the most alcohol in it is lemonade. So I'll go ahead and take this medium brush, start in the middle, put some lemonade on there, and see how it moves. Got another little bottle of lemonade. Let's see if that moves more, because that guy was very well behaved. Thank you. Since I put it on, you can see how much running there is. So when you're practicing doing these petals, don't start on the outside, you start on the inside and let it work its way out. Next color I'm going to use is Butterscotch. It doesn't have as much alcohol as the lemonade. Still starting in the middle. That's a really pretty cheery color. So as long as you're coming in here and moving it while the alcohol is still moving, it'll look like a solid object. Now I got a little close to the edges so you can see that that is moving out of the edge. Then one of the new ones is called Honeycomb. This has less alcohol content in it, so I would expect it to move less. Still going to start in the middle. I think that's moving just as much as the Butterscotch, not even more. So what I'm doing is I'm starting in the center and I'm just kind of pushing the color out to the edges. Getting a nice edge around the outside, but the rest looks pretty solid. I like that a lot. We've got Sunset Orange. Should have medium alcohol content. Clean my brush and dab it on the paper towel to make sure that I've gotten the alcohol out of it from cleaning it. So here's Sunset Orange. Kind of like this design because you can do lots of colors. I don't care if they're purple, pink, whatever. Just practice making petal shapes. And then I'm going to go back to Poppyfield, which is that one that was low alcohol content. So see, as I take those strokes, they hardly moved at all. So I need to push them out to the edges. But it still hasn't evaporated yet. And that's why we're still getting some motion. So since there's less alcohol, you get more of these brush strokes. We're going to add another layer. You can do another color. So now I'm taking the honeycomb and I'm going to put it in here on top of where the first lemonade was. Now at this point, most of my ink had evaporated out of the palette. So you don't get any brown lines, you don't get any motion. I like it better when it's moving. So I'm going to put some fresh in the palette because I want to use the alcohol. You want the alcohol to become your friend. So put this in the middle and it's starting to move. Let's put a little bit of that honeycomb here on where the Sunset Orange is. And let it work its way out to the edges. Makes a real nice brown edge there. Let's practice what you're learning to do. Use wind to stroke. How far the alcohol is going to take it. And how to get a nice brown edge. That brown edge doesn't have to be where the other one was, but by stroking on either side I got it dark in the middle. And I am not worried about the alcohol. I'm going to go ahead and spread it on either side of the center, but not too close to the edge. And let it work its way to the middle. So you want to do another layer. Gotta let that guy dry first. So there's people that think that alcohol ink painting is really fast, and it can be, but you can also go slower and enjoy what's going on. And I like all those multiple brown lines that we're getting. One of the things I recommend is don't overstroke it. So by dabbing it, make some nice little circles. Make circles inside of circles. So I think the key to all of this is making the alcohol your friend, getting to know what it will do. So that's a good exercise for you.